Alright, it's officially time that I launched my own brand. Now, to celebrate the official launch of the brand, I'm going to be giving away 10 $100 gift cards, inshallah. There's going to be more details at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay for that. So if you guys have been following me online for the past couple of years, you know that this isn't my first attempt at trying to create a brand. But if I'm being completely honest, all of the brands that I started in the past just didn't feel authentic. It felt inauthentic and kind of fake. Like I was just trying to find a name that would fit the mold of like the vibe or the idea that I was going for. But to be honest, it wasn't authentic to who I am. So when it came down to me finding a name and building this authentic brand to myself, I really wanted it to feel real and I wanted it to feel timeless to who I am as a person. So honestly speaking, the entire Ramadan of 2025, I sat down with myself, and I even prayed istikhara for this, but I sat down with myself and I asked Allah for guidance when it came to crafting this brand. And I sat and I thought, and I realized that nothing is more authentic to me than my faith, my community, and how I want to present myself to the world. And so kind of going down that rabbit hole, that sparked the idea of the Muslim experience. I started thinking about what is it about, community, about myself, about our faith that drives authenticity and that I identify with. At the end of the day, all of us watching can understand that the Muslim experience boils down to us being in a journey beyond what this life is. We're told that we're a traveler in a sense, headed to our final abode, which is the Akhirah, which is Jannah, paradise, right? And so I decided to call the brand something that encapsulates the entire human experience, which is headed home. And I'm so happy and proud that I sat with myself and discovered that name, because this name is something that speaks volumes to all the Muslims across the world. It speaks volumes to myself, and even from a design and marketing perspective, I'm so excited to just take pieces from prophetic messaging and Islamic messaging and use it as a way to kind of enhance the experience that we have over here on our journey headed home. Does that make sense, guys? Now, I want to talk a little bit about why I chose a clothing brand to start, not a supplement brand or like a skincare brand of any sort. The reason why I chose a clothing brand is because I feel like since the beginning of time, clothing was always a symbol of how we represent ourselves in the world. When you dress on formal attire, when you dress casual, whether you dress modest or not, it just tells you who you are as a person. It sends a message to the people around you on how you are as a person and how much you care about yourself. And honestly, that's just a big excuse for me to create clothing that I like. But there's a void, I feel like, inside of the Muslim community versus people outside of the Muslim community. And I intend for Headed Home to be the bridge that kind of merges the gap. I want to bridge the gap between Muslims and fashion in a way that feels authentic to us and in a way that we're proud to represent. So Headed Home is focused on creating contemporary fashion with Islamic and prophetic messaging for a community of people that want to live intentionally and are proud representing their faith. We aim to create quality, timeless pieces that are well thought out and meaningful to both the modern Muslim man or woman. Because this is for people like you and I that love our faith and that love fashion and love community. Now the next steps are, of course, I'm going to be documenting this through and through, from the design process to cutting everything out from scratch and making the clothing, talking to manufacturers and vlogs and traveling, as well as, just piecing together my ideas for collections and how am I crafting this entire brand as a whole. I want to bring you guys along the entire journey and document every single thing. First and foremostly, of course, for myself, but just to bring you guys along the journey. And to celebrate the launch of the brand, we're going to be giving away 10 $100 gift cards. Now, in order to qualify, all you have to do is simply follow the brand account on Instagram, which is headedhome.co. And then second is to sign up to our email list, which is linked down below. That way you're going to be able to get early access to our drops. You're going to be getting discounts, as well as making sure you can secure the right size and color for any of the clothing items that you may want. Now, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for sticking with me along this entire journey. Whether you found me this year or last year, or you're finding me through this video, this is just the beginning of the brand. And I'm so excited to build out this brand and see you guys rocking it as well. We're headed home, and now you're part of it.